Heading into Sunday's games, the New York Yankees have the best record in Major League Baseball. The Bronx Bombers' start to the season might be the biggest surprise in baseball. Here with me to talk about the Yanks is New York Post Yankees beat writer Dan Martin. Dan, a lot of talk about the Yankees' start to 2022 has been about the resurgence of their offense, but the pitching has also been a strength. So how impressed have you been with this Yankee pitching staff?
Well, Dexter, I think the pitching staff has outdone expectations going into the year. You know, in the offseason, in addition to trying to sign Aaron Judge to an extension, they were looking for another starting pitcher. With Justin Verlander available, they made a play for him, but didn't get him. But we thought they might need a number two behind Garrett Cole. It turns out, pretty much everyone has been a one or a two in their rotation this year. Cole's been solid lately. Nestor Cortez has been a revelation after, emerging as a pretty good starter last year. He's picked up right where he left off. And then they've got Tyone and Montgomery. All those guys have really done well, given them some length and kept them in every game. As for the bullpen, we all knew that was going to be a strength. But they've outperformed, I think, as well. They've been the best bullpen probably in the majors. They've run into some trouble here with Chad Green. We found out today that he's going to need Tommy John surgery. So that hurts their depth a little bit. But, they've gotten some great contributions from Michael King, from Clay Holmes, in addition to guys like Jonathan Loaizaga, guys that we thought would be really good. So overall, I don't think you can have any complaints about their staff so far, and it's really been an important part to them having the best record in the league.
Got to be impressed with what you've seen from that staff so far. So we aren't even a quarter way through the season, Dan, but when you look at the offense and the pitching staff, which are both off to a great start, where can this team improve as we move deeper into the season?
Well, there are some holes on both sides. Offensively, Aaron Hicks has been a real disappointment coming back from wrist surgery last year. They hoped that he would get his power back and be a force offensively, and that has not been the case. He's really been poor with the bat. He hasn't had any power whatsoever. So far, they're sticking with him. He's still under contract for a couple more years at $10 million a year, so they don't really have any alternatives there. But if he continues to struggle like this, I would not be surprised to see them hit the outfield market and look for a trade that way. And in addition, the Chad Green news, makes them a little bit weaker in the with their bullpen depth. Luis Heel got hurt in the minors. He provided some rotational depth. So I don't know if they're going to be looking for any huge pieces, but there's going to be definitely some bullpen help that they might look for, as well as some outfield help. And, injuries will come along. They've had a great run of success until the last few days with Heel and Green with their health. That could change. But so far, you can't ask for much more than what they've gotten from the entire team.
It'll be interesting to see to continue to win what kind of moves they can make around the trade deadline. That is New York Post Yankees beat writer Dan Martin. Dan, always good to see you. Thanks for joining me.